WKAT Kokomo.
Roar! Roar!
Oh, hey, YouTube. Thanks for getting here on time. Thanks for getting here on time with me, YouTube. Alright, thanks for being here with me, YouTube. You know what I found in my mailbox today? Yourself excluded. A letter from Daniel Nations. He had wrote me, he wanted to let me know he would probably be in jail less than a month from now, and he would be free. He's got to go from Bartholomew when he goes to court to Marion County for about 2 weeks, and he will be free. He's going to head back to Colorado. That's what he was telling me. And he's got a lot of legal issues, man. He's got a lot of legal issues. And he's writing a book, of which I support. You know, him being innocent, he's got every right to write a book. And I hope it does well for him, because financially he's going to need that. I also back his legal issues against the media and law enforcement for making him a person of interest. Because if I was in his shoes, that's exactly the route I would take. I would definitely have a lawsuit on him for that. Because he is going to have a very hard time finding work. You know, he was blatantly pointed at internationally as a person of interest in Delphi murders. I believe that they made the sketch to look just like him. I think they wanted him to be that distraction. Take the heat off of them not solving it. They don't say anything. They're not solving it. They're not going to. The case was cold when it started because they wasn't going to solve it. They wasn't going to. It was never in the cards for them to solve it. FBI don't want it solved. That's the real fact of it. If they wanted it solved, it would have been solved a year ago. So I do. I back Daniel Nations in his book and his legal issues there, you know, against them. I hope he gets money for it. I really do. I also told him that since he was going back to Colorado, because he's got a lonely road. When he gets out, he ain't got no job. He has no job. He has no money. His wife left him. She's got the kids. Family-wise, I don't know what he's got. Not a lot from the look of it. So he's on a very long and lonely road. I have worked to try to get him on to Dr. Phil. I think that for somebody to want to clear their name, Daniel Nations would be at the top of that list. He would take a polygraph, he says. And I would love to see him on there. I think that they could make a 1 hour special about that. I really do. And that would work to his advantage. It would give him some money for, you know, a house, food, you know, legal, the whole nine. So anyway, that's on that. I told him that since he was going to Colorado, that if he wanted to stop up here for a day or two, he was more than welcome to. It'd give me a chance to talk to him, a chance for us to meet, maybe get an interview, and maybe I could get a video from him to you. You know, and that would be pretty fantastic. I would like to see that happen. I mean, I had the Statement of Innocence that he wrote, that I read, and that's on my channel now. Of course, my other channel was terminated abruptly by YouTube, who didn't want to pay money for what I had done. And, you know, with all due respect to YouTube, eat a bag of dicks. Because they don't want to pay no money. But that's a side point. Anyway, I told him he could come up for a couple days, chance to meet, get that out to you. I hope that that transpires, and I hope that that does turn out like that. I would like to meet the guy. And I think, for right now anyway, that about wraps it on the Delphi case. For me, right now. I did want to speak about Rebecca Baxter again. Her biopsy results came back last Thursday. 2 doctors said it was benign. Another one said that it looked malignant, so they went back in to take a bigger piece to have that looked at, and she will know the results of that tonight. So let's keep her in our thoughts and our prayers, and let's give her as much support as a person can get, because she has been big in this, you know, and she has helped me and Greeno and was at the press conference, and she's really worked for those two girls. And she is someone so deserving of our support. And, you know, if you know her or you don't know her, get a hold of her on Facebook and, you know, drop your support there to her, you know, in words. It would probably mean quite a lot to her, and myself included. So, anyway, that is what I want to let you know about Rebecca and the Delphi case. I'm waiting. I've waited very patiently for over a year to see anything happen in this case by law enforcement. And it's just shut up and we ain't telling you anything, and we've already said what we said and have a nice day. We're investigating it, yeah. Well, they came to my house investigating. They came to my house wanting DNA. That shows their total lack of investigation. It really does. If they can just look at me and go, you know what, you're not the guy we wanted to talk to, that would have been it. But that ain't the way it happens. They gotta kill time, and they gotta like take our money while doing it. Something else to look at. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this video up. YouTube, I will see you in my next. Peace.